Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we have breaking news in Colorado football land once again. It seemed like we got breaking news alarms going on every second, but we all know the transfer portal is live. And listen, Coach Prime ain't playing no games. I'm here to tell you that he just received twins, ladies and gentlemen, and take your head out the gutter. I'm talking about Destin and Keaten Wade, ladies and gentlemen. They have committed to Coach Prime Deion Sanders and Colorado after a Kentucky transfer. We're going to break it all down, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to these pair of players out of the SEC. Make sure you subscribe to Flight Sports so you stay up to date with all news, updates, and more involving the Colorado Buffaloes, Shador, Travis, Shiloh. And we all know what's going on with Coach Prime Deion Sanders in Colorado. This is really just the beginning. It's about to go down. Uh, Listen, man, Colorado and Deion Sanders continued their work in the transfer portal. Again, I repeat, twin brothers Destin and Keaten Wade are transferring from Kentucky to play for Coach Prime Deion Sanders and the Buffaloes next season. This is being reported everywhere. Destin, a redshirt freshman, is a quarterback, and Keaton, a sophomore, as a linebacker. Destin has logged just one game since joining Kentucky in 2022, playing against Iowa in 2022. Trans Perfect Music City Bowl. In that game, Destin had 98 yards and two interceptions, completing 16 passes on 30 attempts. Keaton brings a little more experience than his brother, getting reps the last two seasons. He recorded 36 tackles and a sack, y'all. Coming out of high school, Destin was named Mr. Football in the state of Tennessee for Division One, Class 6A, his senior season. At the time of his commitment to the Wildcats, he was considered to be a four-star prospect and the number 24 athlete nationally and the number 13 player in the state of Tennessee. This is the caliber of a player that's coming to Coach Prime Deion Sanders. He received many offers from Arizona, Baylor, Cincinnati, and others. Destin will likely play backup quarterback to Shador Sanders, who is expected to return to Colorado next season. And we all know what's going on with Shador. He is the most exciting player in college football. And we're going to break it all down. This is the beginning. Make sure you subscribe. I got the legendary Nico Sav in the building. Nico, we got breaking news in Colorado football land. What's your thoughts on this news that we just broke here? What's going down?
Well, one thing I can tell you is Coach Prime is at it again, man. Such a smooth guy, such a savvy talker. Got two future prodigies. That's one thing people need to understand. They're going to look at Destin and say, he ain't played much, so he must not be that good. Give him some time. He's one of those guys who's kind of quick, fast, shifty with the ball in his hands, and got a strong arm. He just need a little time. Give him some time. But you know what everybody really here for? Keaten Wade. He's probably going to play middle linebacker. He could play outside linebacker, but he's 6'5", 250. Sophomore, played in every game. Freshman and sophomore year. He do have that experience, so I'm glad you brought that up. And the thing is, he's bringing inside linebacker duties that Colorado was struggling with to Colorado. And he's doing it with the way that Colorado didn't have, which is size, speed, knowledge, familiarity with a system, and an ability to be one of the best players on the field at that inside linebacker. I see him taking all play calling duties on, and I see what Destin bring to the game is he's going to have that shifty. I'm not going to say Michael Vick-ish, but what I'm trying to say is like he's one of those RG3 running quarterbacks that got a strong arm. Just give him some time. He's still a freshman. Coach Prime is setting Colorado up to be real good in the future. And these is two guys that's going to help him do that.
Absolutely, Nico. I want to get your thoughts. How does this affect Shador Sanders? Like I said, does this unlock him even more? Because I'm expecting a monster season from Shador.
Um, well, for Shador, we already know that, hey, that's QB Uno. He going to be number one. It just kind of sets him up to, he got hurt at the end of the year this year. And it kind of set in a place where Deion it was back to like mortal thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Shador had played every game up until that point. So the fact that he was unable to go, that was like it brings you back to earth. Like, damn, my son really can't go out there and play today. So you want to have somebody that's able to bring you a good look on the offense when Shador is unable to play. And I think that Destin can do that. He has a similar build, 6'3", 223. He has not much film on this level, but he's still a similar player, strong arm, ability to run and make the right decision.
Absolutely. Like I said, I think this offense is going to be dominant. What do you think of the way Coach Prime is revolutionizing the transfer portal once again? Have this ever been done before, Nico? And what's your thoughts? Because it seems like he's doing it again.
Well, Coach Prime is in a rare position, which is when college football was booming through the 2000s. You know, he was unable to get paid. He wasn't really able to communicate with guys and sell them things. The transfer portal has opened up more so now than it's ever opened up. And it's the perfect guy to take that kind of challenge on. The moxie, the energy, the ability, the whole career that's Hall of Fame titled. Like, come on now. That's easy for a player to want to get behind that. And you got a brother that wants to learn from that kind of defensive mind as a quarterback. You also going under one of the best quarterbacks in college to learn from too. Yeah. Coach Prime is always going to be able to have that leg up in the transfer portal. He's that kind of guy.
Absolutely. Like I said, he's revolutionizing it. What do you think about on the defensive side of the ball? How do you, because you see what's going to seem like protection for Shador. They won't be lacking. What do you think defensively? What can Colorado do this upcoming season? Do you think that they are placing enough emphasis on that side of the ball? And talk to me.
Well, yeah. Um, well, anybody that watched Colorado knows they have a problem with the front seven, and that's three linebackers, four defensive linemen, or four linebackers, three defensive linemen. However you want to slice it, that was the weakest link on the team. They had a whole freshman out there, Bishop, at defensive tackle. It's not to say that he's not talented, but he's not ready. He's not built big enough yet. He's not strong enough yet. And he had nose tackle. They driving him up off the ball. He was even playing kickoff, so you know what kind of guy he is. So what this does is this brings in a linebacker that doesn't only have size, knowledge, ability, speed. It's just a few pieces. You know what I'm saying? All you need is a few pieces, and getting Keaten Wade is one step, one domino that's like, hey, I want to go play with Keaten Wade, and we'll see who else they get in the transfer portal soon.
Absolutely. And whenever they do, we will be documenting it here. Nico, let everybody know where they can find you.
Man, y'all could hit me up, man. YouTube.com/Nico Savage. You also could search Nico Sav or Savage in the search bar. You'll find me. I got a few uploads, not lately, but they still there. Check me out.
Can the people expect some Colorado content? What can the people expect when they come to your platform?
A little bit of everything, but also Colorado. I'm working on talking about the offensive tackle, and we ain't gonna drop names yet. You'll have to come see the offensive tackle that Colorado's bringing in, and a few skilled guys that's gonna change the way that they offense and they defense run.
Absolutely. You heard what the man said. Want to appreciate you, Nico. Make sure you hit the like button and you subscribe. It's Flight Sports TV.